combat night.
Eric Perez in the blue corner, Henry Enamorado in the red. Official Troy Worthen, the third man in the Combatagon, and they get after it.
Perez has got his hands down. I'm not sure why. That's always a bad idea, especially when you're fighting someone from Tigres. If Tigres guys are known for anything, it's throwing hands.
No doubt.
Perez getting inside there, landing a quick right hook of his own, but he wants to wrestle. And Enamorado says, not today, my friend. You can get these hands.
Yeah, I think those first 30 seconds there sort of threw off Perez.
I mean, why? Who wouldn't they? You eat 27 shots in about 10 seconds. That'll change how you're thinking about things. Perez, however, no real worse for wear here. Looking for his opportunity, but you can't overanalyze. Sometimes you just got to pull the trigger and shoot your shot.
They are slugging it out.
These big boys are letting it rip. Perez landing pretty good when he's taking action, but Enamorado controlling the engagement. Big uppercut to right hook by Enamorado. Look, that right hand's right on the button of Eric Perez. And a right hook to complement it. Perez forcefully working his way in, trying to grapple. Enamorado shucks him off yet again.
Yeah, I know you talk about going backwards, but it seemed like that right cross, that right hook for Enamorado, whether he's going forward or backwards, is landing on the money.
That right hand is sharp today. Great change up to the double leg and puts Perez on his back. Perez hanging on to double overhooks. Enamorado jumps to the far side, hooks the leg. He's sitting in a modified Khabib control. He's going to look to slide up to mount. And here we are, right in that mount.
So despite Perez looking like he wanted to wrestle, Enamorado gets to it first.
Yeah, he did a good job of chaining, sneaking it in there with those punches. Perez, thought, all right, let me keep my hands up. He wasn't worried about the takedown for the first minute.
Perez creating a scramble, popping out the back, but you can see he's wobbly as he's just reaching, trying to maintain contact. Huge headbutt by Enamorado right there, coming up underneath. I'm surprised Perez is still awake.
Good job by Perez of getting back to his feet.
Good job by Perez of being on his feet.
And after a couple of strikes there, Enamorado shoots in for that double leg again.
I can only assume that Perez is strong as a tank and is not a guy you want weighing on you. I mean, we are body doubles, so I appreciate that. Thank you, Ramsey. But Enamorado has controlled this entire round. He has done ferocious damage. Perez looks like he's been on Queer Street for the last 2.5 minutes.
One round in the books.
Enamorado chilling, standing up, talking to his corner. Perez on a stool, hunched over a little bit, getting some information from his corner.
Yeah, Enamorado definitely took control and dominated that first round there. What is, Coachman, as a referee, I'm sure you've done before, or as a judge rather, what does a fighter got to do to score 10-9 versus 10-8, given that first round there?
Damage. Like, I hear people talking about, oh, that should be a 10-8 on control. No, it shouldn't. You get a 10-8 on damage. You got a guy ice skating around the ring. You hit a guy and he flops to his butt. You hit a guy and he wobbles and stumbles about before regaining. That, we're looking at a 10-8, or the closeness of it.
So even though Henry Enamorado was definitely the more dominant fighter in that first round, it wasn't enough to be a 10-8.
By modern standards, I would say no. But we also have a failed system because we're scoring on the parameters of boxing, not MMA. But to overhaul a scoring structure for a sport that at this point is 20-something years old is very difficult. It would take a lot, and it would take a lot of bureaucracy, and, well, we all know that stuff's difficult. Big shot by Enamorado, leading with the right hand or right leg to a 2-3-2 combo. Saw him press the spinning back fist.
Was that an elbow or a that fist. It happened so quick.
I'm going to say Enamorado got a huge headbutt in the first. Perez can have that spinning elbow. Keep it even there. And the massive takedown by Eric Perez, putting Enamorado on his back, sitting in a heavy scarf hold, punishing Enamorado. Enamorado forces the head off to the side. Perez pounds on him. He's pouncing. He is looking for his finish. Enamorado in a similar position to his last fight, where he just could not get up. And Perez is letting those stark wrapped hands fly, so you know he's in no pain at all, because those wraps are so damn good. Enamorado leaking all over our Combatagon mat. Perez not stopping the onslaught, letting him have it, riding the back. Enamorado just trying to survive here.
The referee is definitely giving Enamorado all the...
He's giving him an opportunity to survive, that's for sure. He's just got to do the right thing here and show that he is defending himself, because Perez is battering him.
Hooks in, flattening him out. Bad position for Enamorado.
Enamorado is prone, and Perez is pounding. All he has to do is keep it up, and that's a
There you go. That's it there, ladies and gentlemen. Another fight where the person who won the first round definitely came back to take control and finish the fight in that second round.
Unbelievable. Or Black Santa Amos on Instagram.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee calls a stop to this bout in the second round for your winner, out of the blue corner, Eric Perez.